Hey, in a previous video under my Ammosexual title, I mentioned that to new gun owners, get ready because you'll never have just one gun. It's just kind of how it is. Well, this story, this confession, is how I ended up with three pistols. So, and before I get started, for all you safety Nazis, these guns are fully loaded with a round in the chamber. That's how I roll with my firearms. So if you have issue with that, change the channel. This was my first pistol. It didn't look like this originally. It's a Springfield XDM compact 3.8 inch barrel 45 caliber, 45 ACP. And I've had this for a long time. Uh, it looks differently because now it rocks the 460 Roland cartridge conversion. So if you're not familiar, the 460 Roland delivers 44 caliber ballistics power to a semi-automatic handgun, and they have conversions for 1911s, Glocks, a couple others, and for Springfield. So I did that because I did a lot of hiking and backpacking, and I wanted a trail gun, and I didn't want to buy another gun with a different form factor and so forth. And the larger caliber pistols you couldn't really train with because they were so powerful, the recoil, and I mean, it just hurt to shoot. This firearm with the 460 Roland conversion, you can shoot 44 caliber class ballistics for 100 rounds and not even feel it. I liked this gun because you could take the magazine and put in a shorter magazine, and that helped concealment because I carried concealed. Now the problem I have with this, it weighs 3 pounds, fully loaded. 3 pounds at the end of the day, especially when you're carrying inside the waistband, is uncomfortable. I'll just put it that way. So I looked around, and then Springfield came out with the XDS, which is the smaller version. This is 45 caliber. I haven't done anything to this gun. This is the Mod 2, and I really like it, and I've done a video on this comparing it to the original XDS. It's half the weight of the gun that I just showed you, but when you shoot a 3.3 inch barrel with 45 ACP, it's, as we say in the gun business, snappy. Yeah. This is a close quarter combat type gun, so concealment is good, but it weighs it's half the weight, but it's also half the thickness, or 50% thinner than the previous pistol I showed you. Now, the problem I have with this is that when you deal with a high caliber, thin form factor pistol in your hand for like 100 rounds, because when I shoot at the range, I like to get a lot of trigger time. And frankly, that pistol is, it wears on your hand after about 100 rounds. So you're kind of done. This one, I could shoot this all day long and not have any issues with grip or any of that. Trade-off. The concealment capability of a pistol this small, however, has a lot of benefits. Remember, your self-defense, you're probably going to be in a close quarter situation anyway. This has 6 rounds and 1 in a pipe, so for a total of 7. So it makes for a really, really good concealed carry pistol. And when I really need deep concealment, I'm wearing jacket, or I want to now do tuck my shirt in over the holster or something like that, that's the pistol that I wear. But I said I had three, right? All right. Then, as a pure ammosexual, I found this, and I'm going to blame the Yankee Marshal, rat bastard. He was rocking this, and it's one of his favorite guns, and it's a revolver. So remember, I went from a auto loader to a revolver. Why? Well, I told you I'm an ammosexual, so this was a pretty cool looking gun. That's not really it. It's a 357 Magnum, and I'm into the more powerful the cartridge, the better. And 357 Magnum works for me if it's not a 45 ACP, and they don't make a 45 ACP revolver that I'm aware of. And this is a 4-inch barrel. Now, what's interesting is if you put this pistol and this pistol together, you figure, well, they're about the same. Nope. This is half the weight of my original gun. And 357 Magnum loads will definitely do the job as a concealment weapon. So I got this. I liked the form factor. And what's good about this gun is that I would never buy a conventional 357 Magnum revolver. I just wouldn't do it because the recoil, you couldn't shoot it for as long as I want to shoot trigger time. You couldn't do it because it would hurt your hand so much you'd be done after 10 rounds. You couldn't train with that. This, because of how it's designed, the barrel is down here instead of up here. Why that's important is that the recoil goes straight through your wrist and down your arm instead of flipping it up and driving it into your thumb. So it makes I can shoot 100 rounds of 357 Magnum and keep doing it all day. I mean, it's just fun to shoot. The difference, however, this is 6 rounds in here, 7 rounds in here, right? This one is easier to reload because of a magazine. This one, I use speed loaders, and it's a little bit more cumbersome than trying to do this. This is twice the cost of this. So each one of these guns has its mission. The revolver, I typically open carry, outside the waistband carry. And I'm getting an inside the waistband holster soon, and I'll see how it carries, because I would not have a problem, because of its weight, I wouldn't have a problem in carrying that as an EDC more than I carry the smaller one, but we'll see. So my point is that you will find reasons to get that next gun. Remember, my first one, it's too heavy. I want to convert it to blah blah, and I don't that. The first one, and I've had this for years. The second one, oh, isn't it so cute? And it conceals better, and it's lighter, and yeah. And then, oh my God, Yankee Marshal, you bastard! You showed. Why did you put 357 Magnum? I gotta have it. And it shoots like a dream. I think I'm done with pistols. What do you think? Thanks for watching. Carry on.